yesterday I started putting up a new fence for the calves because they pretty much ate all the grass in there. It's just weeds that's left. So I'm putting up a new fence for them. And once I take them out of there, I would like to put the goats in there to clean up all of the weeds. But I don't think I can do that unless I put up more wire, more strands of wire, and I get a stronger electric fence, because this one just, I don't think it's gonna be strong enough for goats. Plus, to put one of the dogs in, I definitely need more wire and a stronger fence. Good morning, ladies. How are the babies doing? Oh my goodness, there they are. Yeah, so I came out the next morning after she had her babies, and she had 2 more. So she had 5 in total. I just love piglets. I think they are the cutest things. But they get so ugly, I think. At least these ones do. Being Gordy's babies, I feel like once they get older, they're ugly. But when they're piglets, like little tiny ones, they're really cute. It's kind of dark over here, guys. Where am I gonna dump your food? It's so muddy. It's so muddy. Let's dump it right here. Since Gordy's not here, I can put it in your trough again and you won't knock it over. I'll have to do that. I'll have to drag your trough out. There you go. Let's go check on them babies. Am I gonna be able to see you guys in there? It's so dark. Huh, guys? It's so dark in there. I'm gonna see if I can grab one of them. I only see 4. It should be 5. Very angry at me. But I caught one. Aren't they the sweetest? Oh, you're so angry. You better not bite me. You're so angry. They're so angry. See, aren't they so cute when they're little? They're so cute when you're little. Oh, you're growling at me? You're growling at me? They're all 5 still there. They're just piled on top of one of them. So that's why I didn't see it. Oh, why don't you just be nice? Be nice. I'm nice. Till you get older, and then I'm gonna eat you. But I'll be nice to you when you're bacon bit. Actually, if they were nicer, I could probably sell them. You know, once they're weaned, I could sell them. But they're so nasty usually once they're weaned that who would want to buy them? Oh my goodness, your mommy's gonna get mad. Okay, I'm gonna put him back. All right, go back in there. Grouchy little thing. Very angry at me for no reason. Oh, there's the duckies looking for food. There's some duckies that come around. They've been coming around a lot more recently. And I've been throwing them food. Sorry guys, I don't have any. I'm going to go steal some from the calves. But they still have some. I don't know if they're wild ducks or if somebody had them and they just wandered off. And I don't know, they just travel around. I'll get some food from the calves. I'll steal some food. I came up to you guys. Can I steal a little food for the duckies? There's not really any big pieces. Here's some big pieces. Here, see, they know. They know. I would love to get ducks again, but not this year. This year we've got enough projects and animals. So this year I am not getting ducks. And I'd like to get guineas because we have a lot of ticks on the property, but I'm not getting guineas this year either. So they will be next year projects, ducks and guineas, and maybe turkeys. I don't know. Maybe a pony. Probably not. Good morning, Daisy. How goes it? Oh, you little jerk. You're a bad cow, Happy. You're bad. So one thing I have not talked about is, while my husband was gone, Happy got out. Look. That's how she acts. See? She puts her head down and she blows out snot out of her nose every time I walk past because she doesn't like me. But anyway, one thing I didn't talk about while my husband was gone is that Happy got out. But there was so much going on, I'm just like, I can't do anything about it. Like, I cannot chase him through the field. I don't have the energy for that after I was going all over the property and other people's properties looking for the goats they got out. So anyway, I let Happy out with Sally. But amazingly, he did not drink her milk at all. It was days and he didn't drink her milk. So I was very happy about that. But then last night, I went to milk Sally. She still had her milk, but she was slimy. So that means he was trying to drink her milk. And because she was slimy and he was trying to drink her milk, she didn't want to give me her milk because she's saving it for her baby. So she wouldn't let me have it. I got like a gallon out of her when usually I get at least 1.5 gallons. Sometimes almost 2 gallons at night. So she gave me about half of what she usually does. So now it looks like he was drinking off of her again. So I'm gonna go have to check her and see if he actually did drink her milk or if the nose ring actually prevented him from doing it. Because last time he got in, the nose ring did not work at all. So maybe it's working this time. I don't know, I'm gonna have to check. We do have all the stuff to make the other halter. So if he's drinking off of her, if I go out and she doesn't have any milk, we have to put the halter on him tonight. Because it makes me so mad when I know that he's drinking the milk. Like, he is so old. He's gonna be 1 year old in September. There's no reason he needs to be drinking milk off of my cow. You anger me, Happy, so much. Well, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna see if Sally has any milk or if it's gone. Walk through all this mud to check to see if you have any milk, Sally. Sally, you're ridiculous. Seriously, she would feed anything that tried to suck off her, except for me. She doesn't want to give me off her milk. Did he get it all? No, he didn't, and you're extremely full. I'm guessing that nose ring is actually working right now, which is amazing. He didn't get your milk, but are you gonna give it to me? That is a very full bag, Sally. To be like that. You can give me your milk. We're gonna try. You better, you're gonna hurt even more. Hallelujah, he didn't drink all my milk. So, well, she gave me her milk. I hope so. We're gonna try. Since she's really full and probably really hurting, she might give it to me. She might. But if he was sucking on her again, trying to get milk, or like licking at her trying to get milk, she might not give it all to me. But I will get probably a good gallon at least again before she can hold it all back. But she's gonna hold back all my cream. Are you guys hungry? I have your food. Bubby's coming down to give it to you. Oh, you didn't even finish your food from yesterday. Sally, please don't stand there and eat all the food. Bubby's coming to feed Daisy and Happy. You gonna feed them for me once I get Sally in the stanchion? Thank you. All right, Sally, let's do this. I'm so happy. No more skid to roll around. I got this new fancy gate. I can just swing it open and be done. Not fancy. Go ahead, Bob, give them their food. Happy, you need to go eat. What are you doing? He usually never comes over here. Come on, go eat your food. Go away. Don't even look at your mother. Could close the gate. Go eat your food. Look, there's a whole bunch down there. Look at all that milk. You are very full, Miss Sally. I'm guessing that doesn't feel very good, does it? I hope we've learned our lesson. Did we learn our lesson? Say absolutely not. It's okay. I still love you, Sally. Well, I never lock her head in the stanchion because there's no need to, because she eats a lot slower than it takes me to milk her. It takes her longer to eat than it takes me to milk her. Well, today, since she wasn't giving me her milk, it took a lot longer to milk her, and I didn't notice that she got done eating. So she got done eating and she's like, I'm leaving. So now I have a mess in the milker. It's gonna be so fun to take this in the house and clean it in my sink. Oh, I'm so mad at her. I am so mad at her because she did not give me all her milk. There's a lot of milk still in her bag that she's saving for nothing. Nothing. And I mean, her milk production has been going up, but if she stops giving me all of her milk production is gonna go down. It will. Especially if Happy's not drinking it, because his nose ring is actually working right now. I mean, I could totally see that changing and it not work. But I think what we're going to have to do is just make the halter, since we have the supplies. I really didn't want to have to do that since everything was going so smoothly. But of course, it's not going to be like that forever. So we're going to have to just make the halter and put it on him so then he can't attempt to drink off of her like he's doing with the nose ring, because that just triggers in her head, oh, my baby's drinking. It makes me so mad. I'm so mad at her. Well, I gotta hurry up and finish chores because it's thundering now and it's gonna rain and I'm not done. And I have to still give hay to the cows and I have to go do the goats. Another thing that happened the other night, the same night that Gloria had babies, Julie, our goat, she had two babies. She had a little boy and a little girl. 1 o'clock in the morning, I heard a goat cry out, and then I heard little baby goats. So I knew somebody had babies, so we came out and checked, and Julie had babies. She had two. The next morning, you could tell she did not like the baby girl. She had like abandoned her. So we took the baby girl and we've been bottle feeding her. But now the boys came down when I was giving hay to the cows, and they told me Julie died. I don't know why, but she died. I won't show her to you, but she's definitely laying there dead. And now she has another baby that's abandoned. So I just pulled the baby boy out and they're putting him in with the girl. I will show you both of her babies. I don't think I'm cut out for goats. I'm not. I raised goats years ago when I was a teenager. I had goats and I got out of it, and I'm just not a goat person. Like, they are hard. Goats are a lot of work. I mean, other people may disagree with me completely, but goats are a lot of work. They are, and they're funny. Like, you got to be there when they have their babies. I'm guessing she had another baby in there, maybe. Another baby stuck that I didn't know that. She seemed fine. She seemed fine all day yesterday. She seemed fine last night. She didn't care about her babies very much, and she was more concerned with eating things than she did her babies. Like the black baby, the little girl, she didn't care about at all. The little boy, I could tell she was feeding him, but she didn't care about him either. But for her to die, she probably had a placenta stuck or a baby still stuck in there that she didn't pass. But goats are so much harder than cows. I like cows. You don't have to worry about cows nearly as much as goats. Goats, you have to trim their feet. You have to worry about what they're eating. They can just up and die. Like, I'm a cow person. I think we're going to be downsizing the goats, especially since this happened. Like, this just reminds me of what goats used to be like when I was growing up. And I think I'm going to be selling a lot of them. We'll keep like 3 or 4 maybe, but the rest, I think they got to go. Like the time in my life that I'm in, I don't have time for goats. I really wanted them to eat the weeds, and that's why we got them. But I'm not cut for goats right now. Hi, Martha. How's it going? What happened last night? See, and you just jumped on me. You don't have to worry about that with a cow. And there they are, all hiding from the rain. Another thing about goats is they're a bunch of wussies. God forbid they get a little wet. Here are her babies. Baby girl's doing really good because we kept her from the very beginning. She's doing good. Now baby boy being out in the cold and rain, he's not doing too great. So I think I'm going to take him inside. Earl, no. I think I'm going to take him inside and warm him up and give him a bottle for now because he is not doing so great. Baby girl's excellent. So we're going to take him in and see if we can nurse him back to life. So I had gotten this for the baby girl that we started feeding right away. So I'm going to give this to the baby boy today too. So hopefully it'll help him and boost him up. She's trying to bite. Okay, so baby boy's actually standing now, so I don't think we have to take him in the house. Earl, no. No. Ah. Okay, we don't need to feed her. She just ate. Bring baby boy here so I could feed him. Hi, baby boy. I'm glad to see that you're doing better. Here, I have a bottle for you. Here, sit him on the ground. Hunter, can you hold this, please? Baby girl is doing excellent. I'm definitely glad that I took her away yesterday. If I knew that mommy was going to die, I would have took baby boy away too because she wasn't taking very good care of him. But I hated to take both of her babies away. But yeah, it really stinks that she died. And it stinks that I'll never know why she really died. So I'm probably going to start listing some of the goats. Start getting them out of here. It's just too much. But with it being so many of them and having to move the fence around because I don't have a permanent fence for them, kind of really stinks. I mean, it's so many of them that eat this stuff really quickly. And tying them out and running around and stuff, I mean, I'm afraid they're going to run away. So I'm always worried about that, especially Pearl, which I need to get rid of her too. She's already listed to sell. So I just need to downsize them, especially for now until we get our fences up. But yeah, they're going to have babies, so it's not like our herd isn't going to grow. It will. I mean, we're going to probably definitely keep Dove and probably baby girl. And then we'll just have to pick and choose what we want to keep and what we want to get rid of. Baby. Well, I have never dug a hole before, so this is my first time doing it. I've got started, so we'll see how long this takes me. Hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know, I gotta dig it pretty deep though. Here's my hole. From the camera, you can't tell. It is really deep though, but you can't tell in the video. I mean, seriously, it looks way deeper in real life. Okay, go ahead, jump in the hole. So it's just about to Bubby's shoulders. Hunter's a bit taller. Okay, so it's to their chest. It's to their chest. So I'm hoping it's deep enough. I've been working on it for a really long time and the ground is getting very, very hard. And I don't have a pickaxe, all I have is a shovel. So I'm hoping she's gonna fit in there and it's not gonna be too shallow of a grave. It's getting ready to storm, so I gotta get her in the ground. But before I get her in the ground, I want to cut her open and see if there is another baby stuck inside, because I'd really like to know why she died. So I'm hoping she doesn't stink, because it's like the middle of the day and I found her dead this morning. So we're gonna cut her open and see what's inside. So if you don't want to see a dead goat, then you probably don't want to watch the rest of this video. So my son just went in to get me some black gloves. So as soon as he comes back, I'm going to pull out her guts and see what we can find in there. I really don't want to find a dead baby in there, but I really want to find out why she died. And if I find like a baby stuck in there, then I know that she retained a baby that I didn't know about. Or maybe she retained the placenta. I don't know if I'll notice that or not. But I'd kind of like to know, and this is the only time to find out, because once she's in the ground, that's it. Like, there's no finding out what happened. So I'm not seeing any babies in there, so I don't think it was a retained baby. So is this just the inside of the uterus? Anybody that knows, is this just the inside of the uterus, or did she retain her placenta? This right here, I'm guessing is her uterus. So is that just the inside of it, or did she retain her placenta and not pass it? I'm gonna look it up But any of you that know like goat anatomy or anatomy in general, let me know. Is that her placenta? Did she not pass her placenta? I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. But there's no baby in there. And the other side of her stomach is empty. I can feel there's nothing in there at all. And I could see down in, and there's no baby in there. So she did not retain a baby. So I don't know why she died. Okay, it's starting to rain. She fit in the hole. It's deep, it's wide enough, but is it deep enough? I really hope so. I really do not want to have to smell her all summer long. I'm really sad that she died. She was one of my favorites that we got, so it really stinks. I'm glad I didn't get more attached to her than I did because I hate losing animals. So it's bad enough losing her now. So yeah, and I really hate that I don't know why she died because there's no baby in there. So I know it's not from that.